So with two children who require lots of planning, advance notice, times, routines, what better way to spend my Sunday than create a booklet for our road trip to Rome, with tabs and everything. So I've done them a booklet which tells them every day what we're doing, what stops we're doing along our way on our road trip. So why not have a look with us? So road trip to Rome and home, 2,862 miles. This isn't including like little stops we might do when we're down there, but overall the stops from home to where we're staying and back is this mileage. So on our first day we are going to Hampton Court Palace on the way down. We've been doing the Tudors with our daughter Faith, who's home educated, so we want to go there. Home of Henry VIII, why not get some history in? And then it isn't far until then to Dover, which is about 1 hour 40, and a Wetherspoons for tea. If you know Faith, you know she loves a Wetherspoons and will want a spoons for tea. Then from Calais to Troyes, again, ignore my pronunciation, it's obviously not how it is, but I really apologise. It's about 3 hours 40. I did this on Sunday afternoon, working out the times, so the day we go just all depends, but roughly that time. 247 miles. I've also put in a little brief history thing for the kids that tells them like an overall thing of Troyes, and then it looks absolutely stunning. It looks so Beauty and the Beast. Then we are driving to Oul in the Alps. Again, pronunciation. It's about 5 hours 30 with about 378 miles. Now I do want to, obviously we're going to have to stop. We can't drive that amount. I'm not unsure whether to pre-plan a stop or just to go with the flow. If I go with the flow, it's just going to be a service station. So I think I am going to have to add a stop in and just do some planning on this one. Here's some things. This is all, it looks lovely in the Alps. And then we've got some things that we want to see. And there's one thing that we do want to see is these lakes. I mean, how beautiful does that look? I know there'll be loads of things that we'll probably find along the way spontaneously, but we do have to have plans with the children. But this looks stunning. Then we are doing our kind of big stretch, which is 7 hours 50. So I asked Copilot on the internet to give me an idea of where we can stop, where it isn't a service station, but we can then walk around, explore, stretch the legs, and it really is a good break to do. So we're going to drive 4 hours 45 to Prato, 281 miles. We will have to stop in between that, but that probably just will be a service station break to stretch. There's no way that the kids can do that in the car. Lucas probably could. He'd probably just be watching a film, reading a book, and be away in his own little world. Faith will not be able to sit for that amount of time. And then we're going to go to Prato, and then Prato to where we're staying is 3 hours 20 and 201 miles. And then I have done them a little historical thing about Prato, even though I've just noticed a spelling mistake and I've put Prato on the thing, but it was a long day planning. I've not put it on, but this is like just a brief overview of where we're going to stop for our day trip. And then I'd love to say that we're going to chill out the next day, but we're just straight at it because we've got things we want to see and do, and it's all going to be good fun. We just need to be mindful that things might change. One of the things we do want to see is, which is close by to where we're staying, is my friend recommended this, the Ostia archaeological site. It looks stunning. I just need to book the tickets, and it doesn't look a lot of money to book. I think it's about €15 each. So it opens at 8:30 in the morning. So our plan is to get there for 8:30 so we can get there early. And then from there, we're going to get the train to Rome, which is about 30 minutes. And we're going to go into the Vatican and some other sites around. We're not planning those sites. We are just saying the main thing the kids want to see that day is the Vatican. So we're going to do that. If we don't manage to fit the other bits in, that's fine. We're just going to wander around and see what sights we see. Then on the next day, my mum and dad have kindly booked us tickets up for us all to go into the Colosseum. So we've got those tickets booked. Again, this is the must of the kids. They have said they really want to go into the Colosseum to see that. These are just some other ideas that we've thought of that are to go to. But we are very aware with children with additional needs that it's not always the case that you can go, right, we're going to see this and this. It doesn't always work to plan. However, this is the one thing we've booked, so I'm just kind of going to say let's try to do this. Again, if they feel that it's too busy, we won't, but hopefully we can just get there, see the Colosseum, and then if we can get any extra bits in, that's brilliant. If not, that is totally fine. And then the next day is Easter Sunday. I didn't realise at the time when I was booking this holiday when Easter was. We're not religious at all. We just follow the Easter bunny. But I didn't realise when Easter was, and it turned out it's the weekend that we're in Rome. So we're going to make sure on the Easter Sunday we are nowhere near Rome, because it's it's gonna. I'd definitely say that Mum has messed up on that one. So whatever we see in the days leading up, we just see. But definitely Easter Sunday, we will not be anywhere near Rome. We are going to just chill out where we're staying so we can relax and just have some rest. And then we are starting our journey home, which I don't want to kind of say to the kids, because I kind of feel like we don't want it to be, boo, we're going home. But it is just our return bit of our holiday. So we've broken it up. So we're going to start, again, it's a long ass stretch, isn't it? 7 hours 40 and 451 miles. So we've decided from where we're setting off to where we're staying, we're going to stop at Pisa and see the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So that's going to be about 3 hours 40, have a nice walk around. Then we're going to go across to the San Siro. Me and Ben was lucky enough to go last year to actual football game there, which was amazing. We're going to go take the kids. Faith loves football. Lucas doesn't. There isn't a game on, but we just want to show them the stadium because there are plans to knock the ground down. So we want to take them so they can see. We do think it's quite an iconic ground to see. So yeah, we're going to go to Pisa, the San Siro, and then to Viverone. And we're going to stay there for the night. It looks beautiful. It's right on the lake with a view of the Alps. It looks stunning, and that is like 1 hour 5 from the San Siro. So the long stretch, again, we have broken up. We've done 2 different stops this time. And then again, I asked co-pilot to do me a little stop, because the next stop is Dijon, which is 5 hours 40. So I asked the co-pilot on the computer to do me a stop that would be lovely to go to. So it's picked Arbois, I think the pronunciation is. It's about 4 hours 30. Again, we will have to stop in between that, but it can be like a service station stop. That's fine. It looks a beautiful like French village, like not city, town. It looks really quaint, and apparently on the reviews I've seen it's nice and peaceful and quiet, which is perfect for what we need for the kids. And then from Arbois to Dijon, it's about 1 hour 10, 58 miles. I put a lovely picture of how Dijon looks, and just a bit of brief history about Dijon for the kids to read in the car. And then we're going to our final stop on the holiday, which is in Reims or Remy, or a pronunciation I can't do, which is 2 hours 40. It's nice and short, so we might spend more time in Dijon in the morning, and then it gives us like a bit longer to just exploring the next stop. And it's just, this is quite a relaxed day for us. 2 hours 40 isn't a big road trip, so it's more kind of we can just take our time and relax. And then this is the boring bit. This is the last stretch to home. So this is to Calais, which is about 2 hours 25, and then Dover to home, which is the shite bit of the journey. 4 hours 53, and it's about 292 miles. That's just going to be the crap bit, isn't it? Coming up the M25 round, then up the M6, which is boo. Then I asked co-pilot just to work out roughly from the car we're hiring the approximate fuel. So this is how much roughly it thinks the fuel will be at the moment, based on the car that we're hiring, and the tolls as well. We did think the tolls would be more than this, so this is actually a bit better for us in terms of the tolls. And we have got a toll tag. The fuel I know will go up because we are doing obviously other little bits of journeys, depends how you drive. And yeah, it's just one of those things. It is quite a big chunk of money, but it's a road trip. We're not going to spend a lot of money on fuel, but the kids are going to absolutely love it, and I really can't wait to take them on this road trip. So thank you for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed the little view of what we're going to do, and we can't wait to share along the way the pictures, views, videos from our holiday.